Well, federal agents deploy tear gas on the city's east side after a car chase. Now, the city says it was federal agents that escalated things.
NBC5's Jenn Schanz joins us live with more details from Broadview, where a fence was taken down late last night. Jen?
That's right. A lot to cover this morning, Michelle and Lisa. We've been reporting that fence outside this ICE processing center in Broadview was ordered down by 11:59 last night. And as you can see, it is now down. It was taken down by that deadline. The fence is gone. What you're looking at now are law enforcement vehicles. Those are county sheriff's vehicles and state police vehicles. There are some changes in this area that will affect protesters and neighbors. We'll talk about that. But first, we want to show you the scene yesterday on Chicago's east side near 105th and Avenue N. You can see tear gas in the area as a crowd of people gather on the street there. Witnesses say this started with a car chase and a crash. Juanita Garnita tells NBC5 she learned her 15-year-old son, Josiah Lee Williams, was arrested during that incident.
And he was violated. They said they slammed him to the ground. I just want my baby back.
She says her son was born here and has lived in Chicago his whole life. But we did learn this morning through an attorney that her son has been reunited with her. We did ask DHS about that arrest and a response to her saying that her son was slammed to the ground. We are waiting for a response from the government on that. DHS tells us federal agents were pursuing a red car, which they say was carrying two undocumented individuals. NBC5 has not been able to verify who was inside that red car. Witnesses tell us the chase lasted about 30 minutes before federal agents used a pit maneuver. They say, quote, DHS says this, quote, a crowd began to form and eventually turned hostile, and eventually crowd control measures were used. The deputy mayor of immigrant, migrant, and refugee rights in Chicago was on scene yesterday along with attorneys. This is what she had to say.
This type of escalation is what is going to cause harm. It's not the people of Chicago, but it's the federal agents.
In addition to that 15-year-old, DHS says a 19-year-old was also arrested. The city says 13 CPD officers who arrived after the crash to secure the scene were also affected by that tear gas. Meantime, back here in Broadview, it is quiet now. We do not see protesters out here this morning. The fence is down, but there were new barriers, Lisa and Michelle, put up yesterday, and that means some additional sidewalk closures on 25th Street. So the east and west sides of 25th between Fillmore and Lexington, those sidewalks are now closed down. State police say this is a public safety measure to ensure people can safely exercise their First Amendment rights. Reporting live in Broadview this morning, Jenn Schanz, NBC5 News. Back to you.
Jen, thank you so much.